Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi shows full support to the world of Ayurveda, says WHO announces setting up global centre for traditional medicine in India. Rajya Sabha Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu stresses that criticism of government should be informed and credible. Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar inaugurates exhibitions as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. And tomorrow is the last date of registration for interactive academic program Pariksha Pe Charcha. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has assured full support to the world of Ayurveda. He was addressing the Global Ayurveda Festival last evening. He said people are realizing the benefits of Ayurveda and its role in boosting immunity. Modi said this current situation presents a right time for Ayurveda and traditional medicines to become even more popular globally. He added that the World Health Organization has also announced setting up of the Global Center for Traditional Medicine in India, and students from various countries are coming to India to study Ayurveda and traditional medicines. He said this is the ideal time to think about worldwide wellness. The Prime Minister said the National Ayush Mission has been started to promote Ayush medical system through cost-effective services. Rajya Sabha Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu stressed that criticism of the government should be informed and credible. He said opposition parties have rights to criticize their government, but opposing every move for the sake of record raise question over credibility. He has suggested avoiding giving notices under Rule 267 for suspension of legislative business of the day as a routine practice. He also questioned raising of points of order even when there was no point to be raised. Naidu's remarks came in the wake of disruption caused by opposition members in Parliament this week, resulting in repeated adjournments of both the houses. While inaugurating a 2-day orientation program for newly elected members of Rajya Sabha, the chairman urged members to develop in-depth knowledge of issues being taken up in the House. Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar today inaugurated an exhibition to commemorate 75 years of India's independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, at 6 places in the country virtually. The exhibitions inaugurated were at Jammu, Imphal, Patna, Bhubaneswar, Pune and Bengaluru. Javadekar said independence was achieved after lots of sacrifices by the freedom fighters. He said through exhibition people will come to know about this freedom struggle. The minister said that the basis of the objective to celebrate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav by the Prime Minister is to connect people and make them aware of the freedom struggle. Minority Affairs Minister Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi has said that as part of 75 weeks-long Amrit Mahotsav, 75 Hunar Huts will be organized across the country. He said that skill is worship and Hunar Hut is realizing the Prime Minister's concept of vocal for local. The minister informed that to celebrate 75 years of India's independence, the Union Ministry of Minority Affairs will provide employment opportunities to 750,000 artisans and craftsmen through 75 Hunar Hut, which will be organized by completion of 75 years of the country's independence. Director General of Civil Aviation DGCA has issued a circular today for strict compliance of COVID-19 protocols during air travel. The circular has been issued in the wake of non-adherence of COVID-19 protocols by some passengers. DGCA has directed that passengers shall wear masks properly and maintain social distancing during the air travel. It has also been directed that if the passengers do not adhere to COVID-19 safety norms, even after repeated warning, then they must be deported from the flight. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on our YouTube channel, AIR News Kohima. Tomorrow is the last date of registration for Prime Minister's interactive academic program Pariksha Pe Charcha. This year is the 4th edition and will be held virtually. Pariksha Pe Charcha is a part of the larger movement Exam Warriors, led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, to create a stress-free atmosphere for youngsters. Students can register through the official site of MyGov at innovateindia.mygov.in. On popular demand, this time the Prime Minister's massively popular interaction will not only have students but also parents and teachers. students, teachers or parents can participate in Pariksha Pe Charcha competition hosted on MyGov Innovate platform. The competition is open for school students of classes 9 to 12. Jal Shakti Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat has said that the government is committed to provide quality water supply to every rural household by the year 2024. He said 3 crore 80 lakh rural families have been provided tap water connection since the launch of the Jal Jeevan Mission. Chairing a conference of states and union territories ministers on Jal Jeevan Mission today through video conferencing, Shekhawat said over 7 crore rural families are getting quality water in their homes. He said the coverage reached to 37% from 17% within the span of 1.5 years. Appreciating the objectives of the mission, the minister said targets have been set to provide 3 crore water connections to households within this year. The minister also released drinking water quality testing, monitoring and surveillance, and also launched the Jal Jeevan Mission Water Quality Management Information System. National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test (NEET) will be conducted on the 1st of August this year. NEET UG 2021 will be conducted in 11 languages. National Testing Agency yesterday informed that a detailed information related to the test will be provided shortly. The agency advised the candidates to keep visiting the website nta.ac.in and ntaneet.nic.in for further details. Commissioner and Secretary, Department of Cooperation, L. Agato Sema, urged weavers and artisans to adopt modern technology for time management and cost of manufacturing products. He also advised them to use the different online portals for selling their finished products. Sema was speaking after inaugurating the special Handloom Expo being organized by Nagaland Apex Weavers and Artisans Cooperative Federation Limited and sponsored by Development Commissioner, Ministry of Textiles at Dimapur yesterday. A total of 32 cooperative societies and self-help groups from different districts of the state are taking part in the 14-day expo. Over 2 crore 82 lakh people have been administered COVID-19 vaccines in the country so far. Health Ministry said more than 20 lakh 53,000 people have been inoculated with COVID-19 doses in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, the country's COVID-19 recovery rate reached 96.82%, with total recovery of more than 19,000 patients in the last 24 hours. The ministry said that more than 1 crore 9 lakh patients have already recovered from this disease. Presently, the total number of active cases in the country is over 2 lakh 2,000. A total number of 24,882 new cases have been reported in the country in the past 24 hours, taking the cumulative positive cases to over 1 crore 13 lakh, while death toll stands at over 1 lakh 58,000. And as the nation fights COVID-19 pandemic, let us all remember to stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, wash hands frequently with soap and water, or use hand sanitizer, and follow social distancing norms. And now 20 News, here are the main points again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi assures full support to the world of Ayurveda, says WHO announces setting up Global Centre for Traditional Medicine in India. Rajya Sabha Chairman M. Venkaiah Naidu stresses that criticism of government should be informed and credible. Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar inaugurates exhibitions as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. And tomorrow is the last date of registration for interactive academic program Pariksha Pe Charcha. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.